up, world? It's Tuesday, May 23rd. Man, this month has been going by fast. This year's been going by way too fast. That's crazy. So crazy. But how's it? I just saw a chicken. No, I didn't. That was a chicken crossing the road. So let me tell you guys, I put this channel together to spread positive vibes, to, you know, empower, to motivate, to shoot the breeze, just to talk about anything and everything. Now, I will say that I'm not a political person. I'm not a person that talks about you know, drama. I'm not a drama dude. It's not my style. I'm not a gossiper. Nothing like that. But, you know, I woke up this morning with a heavy heart. You know, for the folks out there in Manchester that went through yesterday's bombing. You know, it's a sad situation. You know, it's a senseless situation. You know, I don't go for the cowardly acts. I can't swing with that. And you know what happened yesterday was terrible. Man, people around the world just don't have a sense of humanity anymore, man. Kill, man. And the value of a life, it just means nothing to a lot of people, and that's the sad and scary part about it. Like the stuff that's going on here, you know, it's ridiculous. And maybe it's just me, but I mean, this is front news. This is front and center. You know, our president, you know, the killing of innocent lives. You know, it's just all I see in the news, and it's to a point now where I gotta stay away from the news because it's poison. I just want to have good, positive thoughts, and it's hard to have that when you've got so much negativity. But one thing that I'm gonna say is that, you know, we've all got to learn to just, you know, coexist with each other. You know, we'll have our differences, no doubt, and understand that there's good and bad in all people. Black, white, Latino, you know, Asian. That's just how it is. People can't seem to grasp that concept. They think that this is this particular type of people, you know, that can only be bad or can only be elite. Open your eyes, man. Like, who wants to live life, you know, angry at a person for no reason? I can't control the color of my skin. You know, I wasn't given a choice when I was born. You weren't given a choice when you were born. Oh, you learn to live in your skin. You know, be comfortable with a person. My skin doesn't define me. I define me. Now, and anybody else for that matter. You understand? Life is too short for the bullshit, man. Like, just cut this shit out. Like, that's all I can say to that, man. Like, you know, and it's scary. The reason why I'm so passionate about it is because I'm raising a young man, you know, and I'm scared for my son to be grown. You know, all I can do is teach him, you know, the ways and, you know, how to be a man, you know, and I got to teach him how to survive. And teaching them how to survive now is different than teaching a child how to survive 20 years ago. I mean, and I'm not saying that nobody had it rough like this generation, because history shows, you know, many people went through hell. I just want to say, man, like, seriously, let's come together as a people. You know, that's what we need in this world. As you can see, you know, divided we fall, man. United we stand, and that's real shit. And I'm speaking also in terms of my people, black people. Let's build. Let's grow. Let's stop putting each other down, man. Let's stop the nonsense. Let's get this right. You know? Let's lift each other up. Be positive. You know what I mean? Don't knock another man's hustle, and don't put your hand in another man's pockets. And that's the problem. But, you know, that I digress. I'm good. But can we all just get along? My car's hit 152K on the odometer, 152,000 miles. Still runs well, runs really well, but if I hear a little crick, a little snap, a little crackle pop, I get nervous. Because what that means is, I love my car, love my car. I mean, no lie, I feel like the Audi was made for me. Like, it's stylish, it's got a little muscle to it. and it's cool. The lines are smooth and subtle. The interior is rich. Man, I ride with Audi all day. I used to be a BMW fan, like to the core. My girlfriend told me to test drive the 5 Series. I mean the Audi, the A6, and after I test drove it, it was all said and done. So when they first came out with the LED headlights, the little strip, the running daylights, I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Man, I would have to be right behind a cop too. Oh snap. I'm right behind a bike cop. Hopefully he speed up far enough where I don't have to take this down. I think I'm good. Anyway, but yeah, in 2009 when they dropped those running headlights, I thought that was the coolest thing I've ever seen on a car. They've been stepping up ever since. And it was always Mercedes, BMW, and then the forgotten stepchild was Audi. I mean, even Lexus was probably at one time, you know, doing more than what Audi was doing. Since 2009, that's when they changed the game. This guy right here just ran a red light, right by the cop too. Obviously had somewhere to go. Right by the cop. How trippy is that? Yeah, I'd love to hear an Audi, man. I think mine came stock with like 265 horses. The stock exhaust doesn't sound too bad. It's a little bit of a deep tone out of it, but not too much. You know, it's when you get into the S models that, you know, you start to get a little bit more out of the car. And I'd love to drive something like a R8. I mean, those are cool. Well, I hope I could fit in one, but that V10, man, ooh wee. The RS7s, I would love if Audi made a 4-door RS6. Now I know they got the RS6 Avant, which is a Euro spec, but you know, bring a sedan, man. If they could bring a sedan RS6 to the States, they could have all my money. I would be all over it. I got a partner, man. He's a Lexus lover. He swears by Lexus. Got another partner that, you know, rolling in a Mercedes. For me, it first started out with Lexus when I was a young kid. I loved Lexus. I remember being 13 years old and calling Lexus and telling them that I'm interested in buying a car, and they sent me the brochure and had no intentions. And then they called me back and asked me if I was still interested in buying a car, and I told them I bought a Toyota Cressida. It was a platform for the Lexus, but it was an older vehicle. I think they stopped making those in like 91 or something. But my dad had an 82 Cressida. That's the only reason why I knew about them. And I told them I bought a Toyota Cressida. They're like, okay, thank you. Yeah, that was my first taste, man. And then, you know, BMWs were just so cool. That 7 Series, when they redesigned that 7 Series, I think that was what, in 02? Ooh-wee. Man, every time I saw one of those, I get excited. It had the soft closed doors. I had never seen that on a vehicle before. If other vehicles that did that before BMW did, then you know, kudos, but BMW was the first car that I ever saw that in on the 7 Series, and I thought that was the shit. That means I can be even more lazy with my car. Dope stuff. But here we are, getting this Tuesday on. I will catch you guys tomorrow, hump day. Y'all be good.